Hey, good morning everybody. It's Captain Trucker here. If this is your first time, please subscribe. If you want, if you don't want to, it's okay. We're going to give this information to you anyway because this is a public service that we're doing here and we are non-profit at this point. Who knows, maybe that will change. Anyway, guys, this video, I just basically wanted to warn US travelers who are thinking about coming to Southeast Asian countries, particularly the Philippines. So, a lot of people don't know this, but it is public information. The United States Border Patrol, in combination with the Department of Homeland Security, for many years now has been searching and copying passengers' phones who have returned to the United States, okay? Um, a lot of people don't know that. So basically, when you leave the country and when you come back to the United States, in terms of privacy and rights, you don't have any in terms of privacy. The Border Patrol can and will search your phone, seize it, forensically analyze it, and it's happened thousands of times for many years now. Um, the reason I'm saying this is like to hopefully deter some of these guys who have never been here. They can just throw a few dollars around and sleep with whoever they want. Okay? Uh, think twice. Don't just think twice, think three times and don't come. Because the world's changing, guys. The world is changing, and the whole days of like time, and it's only been perpetuated, unfortunately, by certain groups that have just done really stupid, nasty things that they shouldn't be doing, exploiting certain people and so forth. We don't need, you get the idea. That's not what these countries represent. That's not what they're about. And I'm really glad to see that there's some people on these channels that seem to have good intentions and they're promoting the countries in a positive way. So in the future, like, there is going to be more philanthropists that come to these countries and more like regular tourists, if you will. So the country's not going to be on these guys who think they can just come here and do what they want and then go home and wipe their hands clean and think that everything's okay. And if you are one of those people, you got to remember that everybody's time comes to an end at some point, whether it's in this lifetime or the next. And I want to reiterate about this whole search and seizure thing that this isn't like paranoia. This isn't like delusions. These are facts. And I don't have any special knowledge. This is all public information that's available to everybody. It just hasn't been promoted that much. It hasn't been seen that much, but it's a fact. Something may have changed recently as far as that. You might want to look into that. I'm not sure. But the fact is that a lot of these guys, they don't realize, and just keep that in mind. And I'm not saying this, it's not a threat or anything. I'm just telling you the facts that things are going to be changing in the future. So, yeah. Um, and there's a mentality maybe in some of these people that they think that the country, they're like, oh, well, those poor countries that, they encourage guys like us because I can do whatever I want. But that's just not the case. So, it's not the way it works. And if you are one of those guys, I really encourage you to like try to get help. Try to get spend time away from your phone and away from people, and try to get close to God and take a deep look in your own self and your own soul and ask yourself what you really need, and not just that, but maybe how you're affecting other people. Okay? Because money doesn't solve problems and damages that we can do to each other as people, guys. Writing a check doesn't solve the world's problems, okay? But on the subject of that, in the future, the world's becoming a smaller place, and I'm I'm really pleased because I think the Philippines will be start getting a better reputation from the people that have helped and helped promote the country in a good way and stuff. And yeah, so that's it, guys. And what I wanted to say about those guys coming here doing like not so good things who haven't been here before, let me ask you this question about um, as far as the government's abilities to monitor people. Everybody has heard recently about artificial intelligence, right? AI. In the private sector, we've seen glimpses of power of this technology. Can you imagine can you imagine what the governments of this world have in terms of artificial intelligence? In terms of even tracing people and stuff or whatever? So again, if you're one of these guys, keep that in mind. And like I said, the future's changing of the type of people coming here. And first of all, the country never was dependent on those type of bad tourists, okay? That's just something that it's a justification that some Filipinos are a beautiful culture and they're a beautiful people. They were a non-industrialized culture of island people. And we got to remember that and we got to respect that, all right? And this message isn't a I hope that we can just deter some of the negativity coming here collectively as people, and make the world like a better place. But we have to do this together, all right? Because it's up to people like you and us to say good things about this country, to bring the good tourists here, and to bring the good money here to help their people and stuff. And yeah, so let's do it. And I forgot where the rest of that speech was going. Was that a good speech? You still with me? Okay, she's on her phone. I don't know, guys. But yeah, we all need to, not just like the good guys and the bad guys in life. I mean, nobody's good, right? Nobody's bad. Well, no, we are. Maybe we're more bad than good, but the point I'm making though is that we all have to like take a deep look within ourselves and maybe evolve and grow past some of this stuff or whatever in our own personal lives or whatever people do. I'm trailing right now. I had no idea where I was going with that, but was that a good speech? Okay, she's still busy on her phone. When you get isolated, you can sometimes self-reflect and you can realize certain things, the way we hurt ourselves and the way we affect other people. And that can be a therapeutic changing thing for people as well. So, all right, guys. Well, it's Captain Trucker here, and as always, I look forward to your comments and insights. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Was that a good speech?
Yeah.
Can I film you?
Uh-huh.
Can I